Hello everyone, welcome to yet another Dark Souls stream with Sir Husbando.
Dark Souls 1 has got to be the shortest Dark Souls.
Yeah, it does feel pretty short. I'll say that. Not short in a bad way.
If you pick a good weapon, you can just walk around, kill everything, and then just win. Oh, you know what? It does extend the time a lot, having to walk back through areas.
Yes. If
'Cause you can't warp.
if you're very bad at walking through areas, then that'll take up most of the game time. And I imagine if you want to explore and experience like 100% of the game, that'll take up a lot of the game time.
I must confess, I did a playthrough with the Great Scythe, which is just the best weapon.
Oh wow, Eric Lowry right in the chat immediately.
Oh shit, I didn't even say my precogs and VOD squad line.
That's what
Hey,
happens when
just
you
join.
hit the bell, right?
Happy Friday to you too. Just finished reading Horizon Quest and it was amazing. Ah.
There you go, more good reviews.
You did detect a typo though? Where'd
A
you find
typo? Oh no, the panic sets
No,
in.
do we have a... Oh,
we
right.
have a whole box, yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Speak of such a typo. I wonder if it is a typo or if it's like...
Or it's something that we purposely decided to spell wrong.
I have my...
He has his copy. He's ready to check.
Is the typo that every word in the comic is in full caps? Because comic books are weird.
Oh, did you catch one of the eyes? Did I ever explain actually that like with this font, every single letter is exactly the same in full caps except for the eyes. So I either have to remember to capitalize whenever I is on its own, or to just never capitalize ever. Otherwise it'll be inconsistent.
I'm
I like the font. It's just that, yeah, the eyes always mess me up.
I just don't understand how people can read in like all caps all the time in comic books.
What? It's so clear that way.
So apparently we misspelled innate. It's supposed to have,
Innately magical? That
Yeah.
line?
yeah, innately is supposed to have two N's.
Oh, did I spell it with one?
Yeah, apparently. I wouldn't. I obviously I didn't catch that, but I yeah.
Maybe he just says it weird. Maybe he's just like innately.
My college education tells me that it's just racism if you spell things. If you say that
Maybe
things
it's
are spelled wrong.
innately, yeah. Innately. There we go.
No, because like theoretically, like it's like bigoted to have a dictionary exist. Like the construction of a dictionary is like white supremacy because it's forcing like people who would say stuff wrong or like spell stuff wrong, but they're like not white or something. It's a whole thing. It's like a whole or like when people say stuff like with an accent or something, you would not just say it with an accent, you spell it with an accent. So like the Midwest, they say bag instead of bag, or at least one weird guy from the Midwest kept saying that. He had the story about a bag, and I was like,
A big.
we were just like we're all just sitting there like, is that seriously how you say bag? He's like, yeah, you know, bag. And I was like, oh my god. It was like 5 Y's in his pronunciation. Bag. It's like...
You know what? I think he's saying it right. I think the rest of us are wrong.
Yeah, like I said, white supremacy.
I try to be very thorough in extinguishing typos, but sometimes, no matter how many people you go through reading it, it's only when it's published when somebody actually notices.
Yeah, I obviously didn't catch that, but also, I don't know, I guess I don't
Well, we gave it to other people to read
Yeah,
too.
I guess
They
I
didn't
don't
catch
use
it.
innately very much. The other thing is, like, we weren't like the art program doesn't have a like spell check.
No, yeah, it doesn't have a spell check.
And some of the lines were just I had notes and then I was like, oh, you know what? Swap this word for that word or something.
Yeah.
And then so it was like it's directly from like my mouth to Trisha's typing. So. Hey, KS Smash 64.
And now we continue our Dark Souls journey, playing with more Sir Husbando. Not sure which area to do next, but I guess as far as bosses I need to do, I think all that's left is the Bed of Chaos, right?
It's a fairly common misspelling, by the way, because I just typed in innate, and there's a bunch of forums and even like
oh, is it one of those words that's like slowly changing its spelling?
I wouldn't go that far, but
there are a bunch of words like that though.
yourdictionary.com has innate as a common misspelling of innate.
It must be common enough.
It's not too bad. As long as it's I'm you know, if there's like that like superstition like well if something has to go wrong, etc. I would much rather be if something has to go wrong, I'd much rather it be something that like that it's like doesn't mess up the flow of it or something. Like instead of writing like loose an arrow, we wrote like lose an arrow. Something that would like fuck up the logic.
Right.
I loved everything about the story. I think my favorite part was when they were hungry and getting with some of the animal friends.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's like one of those moments that I've had like in my pad for like forever.
Right. Well, it is really funny.
There's a lot of these characters are like very old concepts I just never got to use. So when like Trisha wanted to do a fantasy thing, I was just like, oh man, let me just pull out my pad with all these like good concepts that I've just like ruminated over the years.
Right.
I've always wanted to do a very like sort of apathetic druid, because a lot of the druid stuff is kind of prescribed to have a certain emotional aspect to it.
Right.
And not that I want to like upend every like staple of whatever, but I think it's a reasonable twist on being a druid that someone would just not care.
Yeah. Or better yet, just like a carnivore druid.
Because a carnivore druid makes a lot of sense. It's this weird like vegan thing where people are like, that's pro-nature.
Oh, it's because they love the animals. That's why.
But like if you're hanging out with wolves, you're kind of a queer if you want to eat meat. So, you know, if you're like an animal druid and you hang out with wolves and bears and the kinds of things that have actual DPS, then yeah.
I guess I can explore parts of this area that I didn't bother before. If we just...
Oh, my personal pet peeve is when people can't pluralize the word woman correctly.
My personal pet peeve is when people can't say the word woman.
What do they say instead?
Birthing persons.
Do you guys remember the old slur for straight women? Breeders.
That was a slur?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. There's a lot of these guys.
I've heard gay people call a straight woman a breeder.
Man, these guys get fucked up by this sword. They can't even finish their swing because of how bad I ruined their poise. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
That's what That's what this big, fat German sword was made for. Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You want some?
You get 3.
Oh, yeah! 3 at once! Come at me, bro. Okay.
This is less doable than 2, but I believe in the heart of the cards. Did you actually, like, staggered that guy?
Yes, I did. Now I'm gonna just go up here for a little bit.
Such a fun book. Ah, thank you. Gonna reminded me of Kazuma from Konosuba. I'm like so bad with Japanese names. Kazuma. Oh, okay, yeah, the main guy. He starts off the series, Konosuba, being an incel, but being like very compassionate, and then
Where are you going?
he just completely breaks when the goddess laughs at how he died, like trying to save a girl, and then he just becomes this like degenerate piece of shit.
Yeah, right?
It's like it's such a commentary on like, modern feminism. It's like, oh, you know, I should probably do a video talking about that time when that girl thought I was a serial killer because I was a virgin.
Oh my god, I'm so sick of this giant ass sword somehow missing him.
Well, he's probably sick of missing you, I guess.
Alright, who's next?
Wow, this girl sounds like an absolute peach. It's not just that girl. I think it's like, well, I'll tell the story briefly. There was like some kind of like classic, super degenerate conversation going on, like along the veins of like Never Have I Ever. And if you're not familiar, well, I don't even want to explain the retarded game. But it was, yeah, it just someone said something, or like they asked something in such a way where they, I guess, were trying to like embarrass me or something, or make me awkward, or I don't know what the fuck they were doing, but it was some sort of question related to like sex or something, and I was like, I don't know, I haven't had sex, and then
Just
the guy in like the sort of group conversation was like upset that I wasn't so embarrassed I could just die from saying that. He was like he was like astonished that it was possible for a man to just be like honest about events in his life and not have this weird like middle school insecurity of like, yeah, I banged tons of bitches, dude. Like, you know, but then this girl I'd never talked to before that conversation.
Beautiful lava.
That girl was super happy to be like talking to us and whatever, and she was like, you know, we were like, oh yeah, you can come hang out whenever, and then as soon as I said I was a virgin, she starts looking at me with this like,
Like you're
horrified look, and I was like, what? It's like, and then she left like abruptly, like she waited a bit and then she like suddenly left. It'll hurt you a little bit, but if you
it won't be that bad.
yeah,
Oh my god, that was so bad.
didn't you just put the ring on?
What ring?
The anti-lava ring?
No, that's what I was looking for. I was wondering if there was like a thing or something.
I just saw you going through your rings. So
No, I didn't pull up the rings at all. I was pulling out my inventory. I thought maybe there was something I could eat.
Oh, I just assumed you
Oh
would
my
put
God.
the ring on. Anyway, don't do that without the ring. What?
I swear, sometimes you do this on purpose. You do it on purpose.
I swear to God, I thought you had the ring on.
No, you didn't.
I'm sorry.
No, you didn't. You just wanted to see me die.
No. I'm innocent. The Minotaurs don't respond, so you're fine. Just go right back to Daughter of Chaos.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, anyway, she left, and then like I passed by her like the next day, and she was like scared, and I was like, what? I like literally cocked my head to the like all the way like a dog. I was like, huh? And she just like scurried away, and I was like, what the fuck? What? And I was like thinking back what I said, and I was like, literally the only thing I said was that I was a virgin, and I was like, man, it just didn't happen. I just didn't. I was like, there just wasn't anyone in my high school that I liked, and yeah, and then I mentioned it to.
What does like have to do with having sex, Adam?
I mentioned it to. That, by the way, when I said there just wasn't anyone in my high school that I really liked, that seemed to freak her out even more. And then she left, right? But then I mentioned it to a female friend of mine, and then she gave me the same horrified, like I'm a serial killer look, and I was like, what the fuck is that? I was like, what is that look? Exactly that. That's what she was like. Well, you're not hideous, so it's kind of fucking really weird. It's like, what? Like, what, you've never met a fucking loser before? Like, what? Like, forget about being just, like, principled or like, not just trying to just be an actual dog and fuck anything that will let me. It, like,
Orf,
you could,
orf.
like, as though no one's ever met just someone who's just, like, a loser? Or, like, I don't know, just... Like, you don't have to literally be a cave-dwelling troll to not have success with the ladies.
Well, yeah. And having success with the ladies doesn't necessarily mean you're normal either.
You don't have the lava ring.
Where do I get the lava ring?
You have to kill the centipede demon. It's next boss.
Okay.
She was in fear of your wizard powers. I can't tell if Adam is gaslighting you. Oh, with the lava. No, I genuinely thought that she like went into her inventory and was like putting the ring on because she saw me. Because you saw me.
I forgot.
I know.
I knew it was something, but then you were like, "Oh, it's not that much. You can just walk on it." So I thought, "Oh, well, maybe it's because I have heavy armor on or something."
It seemed like you only took a tiny like tick of damage. Like I didn't. It looked like the effect of having the lava ring on. So she saw me playing, and I put the lava ring on, and explained that that's what you need. Is you need to put this ring on that you get from this boss. So like I don't know. It's not as though I'm like a master manipulator. I just assumed that like because we already talked about how to do it. You know,
We already talked about.
I don't
like
know.
It was a full-blown conversation.
Yeah, I know. It's like
you were playing Dark Souls in the background.
It's just a random thing in a video game, but it's just,
right.
I don't know. I didn't think it was a secret.
No, I was trying to figure out, trying to remember by going through my inventory, and then you were like, no, just go on the lava.
Yeah, my bad. But I think that attitude of like, if a guy's not a virgin, or if a guy's a virgin, then he's some kind of like freak monster demon man.
Yeah, stay away from him.
That is the downfall of Western society. That is such a terrible instinct to have. Like if he's let me just pause. Or do that.
What, me pause?
Yeah.
Why?
No, just do whatever.
What, me playing in the background affects?
No, I was just gonna tell you something.
What?
Okay, so go back to where you were standing. And then look at the fight.
Yeah, I've seen him before.
No. Look more left. And then like pan down. Okay, so that platform there, you can just drop there and light the bonfire.
Okay.
Or you could fight all those guys.
You already lit the bonfire. Is he not gonna do anything?
Yeah, and I don't know if those guys respawn either, so maybe it's not a big deal.
No, I mean, I killed him before because I've been here before, but...
It was a conscious decision for me to stay a virgin throughout high school. I had to fight women off. I had to beat bitches back with a stick. Yeah. It's, I don't know, I was like, I commented on, like, some, like, trad living, like, post, or was talking about, like, men should be virgins, women should be virgins, or whatever. And I mentioned that, like, yeah, it's not a, like, you're not, like, socially rewarded as a man to be, like, pure. And that's a problem that's, like, worth fixing. Like, the opinion of women on that is the only opinion that matters, really. Although, granted, like, there's definitely, like, a weird thing of, like, guys want to be sexually impressive to other guys, which is, I must say, it's a little gay. Just saying.
I mean, it's kind of similar with girls, I guess. They want to be impressive to others in their own little social circle. That's why we have all the makeup trends and stuff like that.
Yeah. It seems like very not productive, because it's like,
yeah,
what the instinct of, I mean, the instinct of competing with other girls makes 100% sense. Like, you know, on a, like, functional level, it's like, well, that's your competition, you should compete with them. But, like, for guys to value other guys who fuck lots of women, it's like, well, why would you want to be friends with that guy? Because what if he fucks the women you want to fuck? Like, just on a practical level, it's like, why is that a thing? But
yeah.
hey, wait a second. So you have a shield equipped to increase your resistances and stuff, but you're not keeping it out because I guess it doesn't look good, or?
Well, I'm just, like, two-handing the sword.
But even if you're two-handing the sword, yeah, I see those resistances.
Right.
Of course, it, you know, style is most important.
Right. Now I get you.
Granted, I studied in the Philippines where the locals were obsessed with mixed-race guys and foreigners. I didn't start dating...
Alright, so the centipede demon is this way.
I thought you were Filipino. Are you half Filipino? Or does like just American count? I didn't start dating my first girlfriend until the end of my senior year of high school. That's a pretty common story. Is like dudes just get their first girlfriend like right at the tail end of high school, and then it's like college breaks it up. Which another reason college is fucking dumb. Like, because that's like the perfect age to be like starting a relationship and then like, you know, rolling on into like kids and stuff. It's weird that you have this natural separation of like, okay, they're 18 now, send them off someplace far away to go have a bunch of irresponsible sex with strangers their freshman year of college.
So that's the centipede demon? Or the whatever boss?
Half Filipino, 1/4 American, 1/4 Korean. What's your American? Yeah, it's that probably.
Okay. Not 100% sure.
Not a Dark Souls tour guide, nor do I play one on TV, but I'm pretty sure it's like Centipede Demon in Hell through door. Gotta be that one, I guess. Although I said that about a different door too.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, you just like beat him not too recently, right? So I thought maybe you would remember.
Hey, Salem. Feel common. Maybe I should go hang out in the Philippines to find a date. Lowry debating being a passport bro. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
It's kind of weird how it has like an exhaust port.
Hmm.
I don't know how I feel about the eyes with the fire because it's not bad. But
Yeah, that's a cool idea.
it feels very like H.R. Geiger sort of, like the demons from like Secret World where they're all kind of like machines, like exhaust pipes and stuff.
He'll come over here, right? I don't have to.
American's mix of 7/8 German, 1/8 Native American. Interesting. German blood, some pretty high quality blood, gotta say. Oh, did you knock the head off in one? Another head off in one? Scythe time.
Come over here, buddy.
Well, you could swap the ring on.
Ah! Here we go.
By the way, I have no idea how the centipede demon works. He's just a blur of bad camera angle and then
Yeah, and bright red.
and then occasionally the sound of a head being severed.
That's fair.
Well, it would be a cheap trip, as in it's super cheap to travel there, but you would be well served by being careful of predatory women over there. Oh, boy. There is, so like the passport bro trend is like, basically, like, consists of like white guys going to different Asian countries with a really bad like economy, so their money. Oh, that's right. You can sever. See that one turned into a thing that can fight you.
That is really interesting.
I forget how that happens, but that happened when I was playing co-op one time. I think this dude has a tail weapon, does he?
Does he? Oh well. No biggie.
Oh, you know,
That is a very interesting boss. I will give it that.
You might be right. I think I do remember in co-op someone wanting me to cut the tail off.
Reduces lava damage.
Let's see, what's the tail? Its arms and tail was.
Slowified. That's okay.
Oh, now his tail is significant. That's the one that has its mind of its own. So that's what she cut off.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think I saw some kind of thing about his tail. Like it'll grow back after you cut it off. So
Oh.
you can cut off multiple tails and have multiple like centipedes running around.
That's really interesting. Yeah.
But there's like a hard-coded limit to how many centipedes can spawn. I fought this centipede demon with an egghead. I hated the entire experience. Oh, were you doing like a challenge run? There's some awesome and beautiful tourist spots in the Philippines. It's just extremely humid and uncomfortable outdoors. So I don't miss it much. Yeah, humidity sucks.
Yeah, it's honestly the worst kind of heat is humid heat.
Yeah.
Can I go that direction at all, or is that just all blocked off? I guess it is all blocked off.
Man, my nose is already getting like congested, but I took a Mucinex. Oh no, sorry, Mucinex sucks. A Claritin D yesterday at 12, so it should be still. It's a 24 hours, so it should still be working.
Right.
No, it was an accident. I was infected. How do you even get infected? Doesn't it go away if you rest at a bonfire?
Ugh.
Ooh.
That is something.
So I take it you guys are not into the tropics? No, I went to Puerto Rico one time. It rained, and I remember this teacher telling me that it was really pleasant when you go to like rain is better in other countries because I like how some people's version of being worldly is just assuming every country is better than the United States. But anyway, they were like, rain is better in other countries because it's warm, and I was like, that doesn't. Don't we really want it to be cold if it rains? Like, what if you're hot? And then I was actually in the tropics or whatever, and the rain just felt like someone was sweating on me. So it was hot, and then just added warm rain. Hey, Landers, ZZ. Good luck with the bed of chaos. Yeah,
thanks.
you should wish me good luck. 'Cause I'll be in the room, and unlike the bed of chaos, I can be injured by an enraged Trisha.
Oh.
The madder Trisha gets at the bed of chaos, the less effective she'll be. The madder she gets at me, the more powerful she'll become.
You're so goofy. Can I open that door over there? Do you know? I guess not.
You can't.
No, I can't.
I mean, maybe, I don't know. Honestly, here's the thing. I have no fucking idea how to open that door.
Okay. Well, I didn't even bother pressing A to it because I just assumed that I couldn't open it, but I guess I should try to open it.
I don't know. Hits blunt. Rain is just the world sweating on me. Okay.
My way, buggers.
Plus, I was pissed as hell knowing I was vulnerable to fire. I was being greedy for souls, so I fought some monsters that got hit on me, and then my head changed. I was screaming in terror. It's not easy to cure that either, especially if you don't if you don't look it up. Hey, Geekarian. Glad you guys liked my review of Horizon Quest. I'm glad you liked Horizon Quest.
Yes. Did you notice the typo? we have just been informed of a typo, and we were like, oh man, that sucks. But apparently it's a very common misspelling, so not that bad, I suppose. At least other people misspell it.
I'm okay with having a mistake as long as it's not a mistake that like changes the meaning of something, or or like we forgot a page or something like that.
Oh god, missing an entire page would be the worst.
Yeah.
Oh, you fucker! He acted like he wasn't gonna fucking be triggered anymore.
A bonfire cannot cure the egghead thing? I'm pretty sure a bonfire can cure the infection. Once you have the egghead, that's it. You need the cure, but I'm pretty sure resting cures you if you're just scratching your head.
Alrighty.
Although don't quote me on that because I'm not a doctor, nor do I plan on TV. Sorry, I'm obsessed with that.
You really are.
I'm not a mortician. Imagine how crazy that has to be as a parasite to like not just go for a living host, but like an undead host, and stick it in there after you get like incinerated in lava and stuff. That's an infection.
Yeah.
Jesus, why didn't we just make bonfires for COVID? That's a good point.
Asking the real questions. And now he's gone because he's dead. Okay. So I guess I gotta go backwards. I'm okay.
By the way, Adam, all the teachers made me really excited to play, regardless of which system you had. All the tabletop RPG stuff you mentioned with the Gilded has made me really excited to play, regardless of which system we end up with. Yeah, there's a bunch of fun components. I did a little podcast with some GMs because for two reasons. One, I want to ask other GMs what their rulings would be in kind of funny like edge case scenarios. And then B, I wanted to mention all these really interesting mechanics that pop up in just random RPG systems. Like, entire systems I don't have a super love affair with. I think 5e is fine, and I like 5e because people know how to play already. Which is not a good reason to like it, but... World of Darkness is interesting for a bunch of reasons. The Fallout RPG has a really interesting mechanic. If you score a crit, or like whatever the system's equivalent of a crit is, and I think it gets more interesting if you understand the system, but if you score a crit, you put a point into a communal pool for the whole party. And in addition to the... Oh, you know what? It's not exactly a crit. So, when you shoot someone, or when you do any dice roll, you roll, I think it's 2d20s, and then you can add extra ones if you spend one of those points in the pool. And I forget how successes work, but you need one success to succeed, and you roll 2 dice, so, you know, do the math on that. So the points in the communal pool can be spent to add an extra dice to a roll, and then any extra successes beyond what is required, add those points back to the pool. So say you're nervous about passing a skill check, you can spend I think a max of 1 point. There's different limits on where you can spend the points. But say you're nervous about getting a skill check right, you could spend a point, I believe, maybe I'm wrong, and then you roll 3 d20s instead of 2. But then if you succeed with 2 of them, or if you succeed with 2 dice, then you get 1 point back. So you're not risking that much. And then also you can add extra damage with... So if a gun has rate of fire, quote unquote, then that is the number of extra damage dice you can add spending those points. I think also once per turn, I think you can spend points to get an extra, 2 points to get an extra attack or something. So
you can't even get...
You roll up there.
That didn't work out.
You can get up there.
I don't know why it's giving me trouble then.
Go around the side. Is it just because you're fat?
This is discrimination against fatties.
That's a chaos ember. What's going on? How come you get up there?
I swear, I'm not doing anything weird. I'm just doing it as normal, and it's just no.
Anyone planning on seeing Gran Turismo? I keep hoping I find the time to see it. I don't know what that is.
Maybe do you think if I take off my armor, it'll actually affect it?
When you read the COVID chat, I realized I forgot to turn on live chat.
Aha!
Yeah, it was just you just did it too much.
I was just
big,
too fat.
So that wasn't the item I was thinking of.
Yeah, I guess not. That's fine though.
Oh, these are D20s. I was picturing D6s.
There's another item over there, so maybe that's it.
Yeah, so for the skill checks, it's D20s. It must be that item. Yeah, it's somewhere over here. Is the Chaos Ember. Yeah. So anyway, I think for damage dice, you can also score a crit or something like that. I think if you roll max result. Maybe I'm wrong about that. No, I'm probably wrong about that.
There it is.
Yeah. But anyway, it's interesting because if another player scores a crit, or not exactly a crit, if they get extra successes, not only do they succeed at whatever they're doing, the whole party can kind of celebrate because they get more points into their communal pool. And so it sort of gives this like built-in mechanical reason for the whole party to be paying attention during other people's turns.
Ah, yes, running slightly faster. Although still incredibly slow.
But most importantly, the effect of the most important effect of that mechanic is it's if you get bonus successes. So, and then you have a maximum amount you can fit in the pool, and it's like 2 per player or something like that. So it depends on party size. You can have a bigger pool with more players. So, in between combat, there's a built-in rationale for people role-playing. It's like, I want to try and convince the bartender to give me a free drink. And it's like, you would have a power gaming player who would be kind of impatient. Even if they don't say anything, you know, as a person who understands people, you know that the power gaming guy doesn't want you to do it. He wants to go to the next fight. He wants to do the next combat. But until that pool is filled, he's going to be like, okay, good. We're getting stuff done for combat by convincing the bartender to do something. Because that persuasion roll could add another point to the communal luck pool or whatever it's called. The amount of things Soulsborne characters nonchalantly walk through, poison, lava, fire, etc. cracks me up. I mean, I guess they're all like skeletons, right? So, although, I guess I haven't really known a lot of skeletons that can walk through lava. Or walk. Gran Turismo, the movie where a gamer gets to drive a race car in an official race. Is that... Is that like... Oh, you know, I think I've seen a poster for this. This looks pretty stupid. Well, based on a true story? Wow. Alright. I guess there's those like racing chair simulator things. I could see those being good enough to train you. But yeah, I really like that communal luck mechanic from the Fallout system. It's also the Conan system and the Star Trek system. They all have that. The company that has the rights to all those RPGs, they use the same system for everything. I don't know what the points can be spent for in those different systems. In Conan, it's called Momentum, and I think it was originally from Conan.
Alrighty, so what are we doing? Better chaos next?
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright, where am I warping to?
Can you level up?
Maybe. Yes, I can level up 1 time.
Did you come back here thinking that you... Wow. Yeah, so you have to walk back through that whole thing you just walked through. Like you have to go all the way back to where the centipede demon was and go further.
Oh, is there another spot?
Yeah, past the centipede demon is the next boss.
Okay. That's whatever.
Anyone looking
I feel
forward
like
to the
I'll
Hellboy
need
reboot?
more endurance. But it also just doesn't feel very satisfying to level up endurance because it's not that much.
You don't get any stamina.
Yeah.
You're maxed out on stam.
I'm maxed out on stam, man. All damage.
Just don't tell anyone you leveled that up. It's Dex. It's gay. The last Hellboy was pretty trash.
Did you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Really?
Yeah, my
I didn't see it. Yeah. I heard it was not good.
No, they just like they shoehorned in like instead of having this like Celtic redhead witch character, they made it like a mixed race like black girl
Modern day.
who was like not a good actor. Like it's just not like it's not like they were doing anything like that wrong, but like it just felt like the Hellboy was in a movie and she was in a play kind of thing, like where you're kind of like conscious that they're acting. It's just it's another redhead bites the dust. But other than like the checkboxes, the movie was like just pacing was really bad. There's this like inserted side quest thing that like kind of to extend the runtime, I guess. That was really weird and just like they were trying to do an anti-hunting thing.
No. Really?
But they're hunting giants, and like Hellboy's like, guess you guys, like he has this like contempt for them, and it's like, all you
guess
do.
you guys like not dying.
It's like all you do all day is hunt monsters. What? Why are you giving this attitude to these guys who hunt monsters?
Job.
Like you literally pull out a gigantic magnum and shoot them.
Yeah, that's really odd.
Yeah, one of my friends was happy that they had like a demon fucking lore section. Yeah, that movie was just kind of.
Aww.
That's very unfortunate.
Yeah, that's the worst way to go. It's just like falling off an edge. Just because your body flies all over the place in this game.
I like the two Perlman films. Too bad his personality kind of taints them for me now. The Perlman films were. Obviously the first one was cool.
Yeah, I like the first one. Some people say they like the Golden Army better, but
the Golden Army.
Some comic fans say that they like that one better.
The Golden Army is like a loading screen. Like you're waiting for the third. Like the second movie, it was just one of those things where it's like. It when it was over, I was like, oh my god, did you actually end the movie before doing anything? But why did they kill the tree? There's like there's some kind of nature thing that dies and they're all sad and it's like. I went to the theaters with my friend and he likes like edgy elves, so he was like as into it as all of the goth girls. So
Yeah.
The British black you see everywhere these days. Never really enjoy hearing the accent through that voice. Sounds like they're chewing through a meal. And Salem LeBlanc says, "Man is the real monster."
Oh yeah, man is the real monster. Don't you just love that plot twist, dudes? It's so original. It's so deep. It really makes you think.
Yeah. Some wild shit, man.
If it's not that, then it's just like
What is that?
all
in the lava?
villains
Oh, it's
can
just
be
lava.
redeemed.
Remember the ring?
Yeah, which direction am I going? That way?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, well, in general, I like to know a direction
I don't know.
before I just waste all my flasks heading towards a dead end. Like, is it over here? Kind of looks
It's like to the left,
like-
I think.
I mean, there is. land
Oh, remember
that
when I was
leads-
like-
Yeah, at least nowhere.
Yeah,
Okay.
this place leads nowhere.
That's sweet.
Hey, are you curious of trying out King of Fighters 98 on stream? I don't know, what's King of Fighters? King of Fighters was the more, like, anime looking one? Let's see. What do we get?
I mean, I would assume I could go through here, but this door is closed.
I see a big titty chick with white hair and, like, weird pants.
Oh, has that tunnel always been there? Oh, it was just obscured from view because it's like kind of curved.
Dude, live action King of Fighters? Poggers. Yeah, if you, if this has, what's it calls? It's, like the, you know, you can, like, share with people on your Steam list, play it together, I think it's called. I'd be down to give it a shot. I always like fighting games are always kind of fun.
Oh,
Ignore the live action King of Fighters. It dominates the search results, man. There's like 5 pictures of it.
It is a problem with search results in general.
Don't
Look how
you-
there's just like trees.
Don't you guys
next to this
miss
lava.
when they had just bad movies?
You
know
mean
what I
just
mean?
normal bad movies?
Like when movies were just bad and you were like, ah, man, that movie's pretty bad. It wasn't like bad and they hate you and want you to die.
Yeah, nowadays whenever a bad movie comes out, they're like, "We hate you" is the response.
Remember when a movie would be bad and then people would be like, man, the movie's bad, and then the people who made the movie, they could only say, yeah, we should have made it better, instead of you're white supremacist.
Right. Those
Fucking-
were the days, my friends.
Fucking Amy Schumer. It's just like,
Oh, what the fuck did Amy Schumer do?
no, she had a really shitty comedy special and then she was
Oh, yeah.
blaming it on white supremacy, and it's like, dude, you're white. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, she was blaming it on, like, whatever, toxic masculinity or some shit. Oh, god damn it.
No, she specifically said white supremacists, and it's like,
Yeah, that's a really dumb thing to say.
alright, pal. Okay,
What am I doing?
I want to argue, by the way. I have to turn around.
Ah.
I wanna argue that these make good demons, because they don't. Nobody knows there's dragon butts. You only know that because you like know too much about this game, because everyone knows too much about Dark Souls. These are just demons. They're just weird looking demons. Oh, they're all like misshapen, right? Yeah, you don't know anything any different, right? It's like some unused asset that doesn't get used in the game.
Did you move?
Why does it dominate search results in all caps?
Maybe there's some deepest lore, man.
Pyroseer asks if the lava is too bright for you.
Welcome to Dark Souls.
Because believe me, we can get you a different edition of this game so you can have it even brighter. If you didn't love our product, you are the internet
Oh,
hate
there it is.
machine.
Oh, it's a chest.
Uh.
Chest.
Bad movie night was a regular feature with my friends and me in college. Bad movies used to be so much fun. Have you ever seen, oh God, what is it called? Is it Beastmaster?
Beastmaster. That sounds familiar.
It's like Beastmaster 4. He very rarely masters beasts. I think because that is expensive. I think it's Beastmaster.
Sounds like a username.
Yeah, it's probably this. It looks like it'd be super sick, right, from like the poster. Here, you're safe.
What?
Doesn't
Yes.
Doesn't it look like it'd be like super sick?
Oh yeah, we like watched it sort of before giving up.
Beastmaster sounds like an RPG class. It is an RPG class. Oh, okay. This is too many characters for fucking. Okay, this is too many characters. I'm in charge. Why is YouTube chat like not allowing me to just send 289 characters of Beastmaster? How dare they?
Shorten the link, dude.
I need all of the characters. Is this less characters? This is another massive link. Just know this is not. Normally I would like download it and then upload it, right? But oh, you know what? I bet I can like do. Nah, okay. Alright, anyway.
Is there anything else to do around here?
Yeah, you're going the right. But I know where to go, but do you want me to tell you where to go?
Well, I don't think I'd be able to normally see with all this bright lava. Oh, hello.
Those are just demons, not dragon asses. You don't
Oh, they're
know.
just falling from the sky.
Oh yeah, it's that way. Across the lava to the left.
This way?
Sure.
Why? I just came from there.
Oh, did you? Okay, then don't go. Oh, it's there. To the left?
No, I already...
The fallen train.
The fallen train?
Yeah, look at the train.
It's a train?
Yeah. It's a subway
Those
train.
are ruins.
Anyway, just know Beastmasters looks super sick and is
Very bad.
it's not great.
Yeah. But they had all the right ideas, you know?
Don't tell me that cannot be true. Or Honeydew says there's a female reboot of Fight Club. It's called Chick Fight.
Yes, that is true.
All right.
Nobody watched it.
They should be killed. This is. You know, in America, we just don't line people up and shoot them like we used to.
Oh. Alright. Uh-oh. Root's bad.
Maybe send $100 super chat so I can have more characters. Yeah. So I can link you the picture of the movie poster to Beastmaster. Try tiny URL. You know what?
I think YouTube might block those now, right?
They should, right? Because
Yeah, because of like
Pretty
phishing
easily.
links and stuff. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's what they do.
oh my god, I know what to do.
Oh, you know what to do?
Yeah, the gilded server.
Discolored branches. Deepest lore?
Okay. Into general, I will simply That's like the right color tones, but not. Oh, here we go. How dare you? What? Why is it so stupid?
I might as well kill them all. Alrighty. I see item. Nom 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 nom. Oh my god, these roots are terrible.
Alright, through great mastery of technology, I shared the thingy. How do I?
That guy's really happy. Look at him bounce. Happy birthday!
Trisha, hide the shotgun. Adam is threatening to shoot people again. Nobody executes people in mass with shotguns. What are we living?
Well, he's got you there, Shed.
What are we, like, obeying gun laws when we're mass executing people?
Nope.
What are you, afraid of magic? Pussy.
Don't.
They were about to fuck your day up. Oh, fancy. Fire whip. You know, you should have, like, really showed him by Gravelord Greatsword dancing. Show him who's boss.
Yeah, that's what I should have done. Alright, you got me there. So, is this the Benecaris? I would sure hope there was a closer bonfire somewhere.
I miss those 80s painted posters. Yeah, they're so fucking...
They're so cool. Yeah, they have such a distinct style. And I think that's what's really lacking in a lot of art today, is a very distinct style that just stands out, you know?
Or good.
Yeah, or good.
Good is also missing.
Alright, fair point.
I think as the culture heals, so too will the art.
Yes.
Yeah. Because when the motivation is to actually have people like the thing or to benefit society in some way, rather than just like pick up ESG money, you know, you would see actual good stuff made.
Yeah, that would be nice. What's down here? Oh!
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh.
What's this?
You don't know what this is?
No.
No.
Oh, this place. I remember. There's all
I'm not drowning down on
There's
that.
lots of orifices you can jump into.
Lovely. I love jumping into orifices.
The sad thing about Beastmaster is they dyed this tiger black to look like a panther, and the dye killed it.
No.
What kind of black dye did they use?
Sulfur?
Another daughter of chaos in theory, referring to the random pyromancer. Yeah.
Alright, where do you go?
I like that they don't account for all the daughters. It is a bit odd that there's just like some random hostile woman hanging out there instead of like some.
Do
like
I
mock
actually
you.
just have to drop down here? Is that the only
I
option?
bet if you plunging attack into that orifice, nothing bad will happen.
Oh man, they really made it so that like you can't go down in any other way than to.
Yeah, you're too stupid to climb over that route, so.
Yeah, that's exactly what Dark Souls thrives on. It's like you can't. You're
Oh,
too
look at
stupid.
that! You couldn't
duck
possibly,
under.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to jump into one of these things and get eaten. Look, they move to where I'm going to make sure.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so adorable.
That's so cute.
Who has the bigger thirst following? Lola Bunny or Martian
Oh
Queen?
my god, it's poison too. Of course it is.
That's very stunning and brave.
Let me just. Come on. No.
I think a good challenge run would be.
Is the whole lake poisoned? Is there
I think so. You know, what'd be a good challenge run. You can't complain, otherwise you're racist. Just like
the movies.
Just like the movies, yeah.
Alright.
If you complain a single time, you're a racist.
Well, this is fine. Could be worse. I could be fighting hard enemies down here, like bone wheels. Imagine fighting bone wheels in this slug. Ugh. And what do we got here? This is a hole to the abyss. And this is probably another hole to the abyss, right?
So animals were harmed in the making of that movie.
Yeah. Just a good
Do they
hole
just
to the abyss.
Why did they have that?
Random.
Random gaping chasms.
It just went so nice with the walls, you know?
You know what's sad about the whole panther tiger dying? I don't remember there ever being any beasts in Beastmaster.
Yeah.
It looks like Beastmaster 2 has a sports car? What the fuck? Listen, I jumped in on Beastmaster like 4 or something like that.
Get loot. Is this a mimic?
Yes. I mean, it was just worth assuming, you know?
Yeah, because you can't see the chain, you know? Alright. We're gonna make it, boys. Just a little bit further, I think. Oh, good, more chasms. Where am I supposed to go? I'm not supposed to jump down those holes, am I? Just like leap of faith it.
I gotta say, I have no fucking idea I don't know where to go in this place.
Neither do I.
I'm Latin, so we do love talking smack and don't hold back and use anything available. It's how we weed out the weak in our childhoods. So if someone starts crying, do you, like, just sterilize them? Or do you just kill them on the spot? Just like...
You want to look it up before I die down here?
No, you jump down.
I can jump down?
Yeah, sure.
You're not gonna kill me?
Listen. I'm pretty sure you jump down.
Do I have to wear an abyss ring or some shit?
Nah, that's fine. That's probably safe. If that's the only place you can find, you're gonna die of poison anyway. You might as well just fucking... Boom. Oh shit. I'm sorry. I believed. I'm sorry.
He does it on purpose.
I don't know. I don't know anything about this fucking game.
From the start, then.
Sorry. I mean, at least you don't have to be in that pit, huh?
Yep. At least I don't have to be in that pit.
Uh, what kind of Latin, by the way? Not that I would know anything about anywhere.
Adam, I don't know where to go. Can you look it up? Nope.
You gotta go straight.
Just jump into the pit.
You gotta go straight. Well, what do I even type in? Just like room with orifices. Room with very cut content. Like those enemies are straight cut content. The fact that they're in the game is just bizarre. And they don't respawn because they're just like, no one should ever see this thing. At least evolved twice. The holes in the floor really make the environment for a perfect date. Yeah, I would say toxic swamp. I like how in hell they just added a toxic swamp into a random room. Not the fancy kind, so not brag-worthy, but not the other kind. I guess like Latin. I mean, people use Latin to refer to like Latin American now, but I guess like Italian would be a Latin culture. I mean, especially since they made the whole like Latin thing. But then so would... It's gotta be someplace besides just Spain and Italy, right? Or maybe not. Maybe all the other... Because it was all the places the Roman Empire spread to was using that sort of language.
Yes, the uniting language.
Yeah.
Now it's the dead language.
I want to see that.
And that's so deep.
I want to see that boat Dracula movie. Are you talking about the Persephone thing?
Boat
My
Dracula
dad
movie.
is like obsessed with Dracula 2000 or 3000 or whatever, which is like a horrible
this
movie.
guy over here, huh?
I tried to watch it. I could not. I put it on and everything, but then I just zoned out through the whole movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not the whole movie, but like a decent chunk, and then I was just like, ah, fuck
I don't like that attack.
it. Fancy moves.
He's so jumpy. But why?
Last Voyage of the Demeter looks pretty good. It's called it's based on the beginning of the like Dracula.
Ugh, that is annoying.
Those guys have such a weird attack pattern. They're not even like busted, Like they're not like a broken enemy. Like their balance is just so weird. Because their tail swings around and stuff.
Yeah, I said that the first time I fought one, but it's also like I wasn't expecting him to be that tanky because he was such an early enemy. But no, he still had a lot of health.
Yeah, I don't think you broke his poise.
No, I didn't.
which is unusual because you have such a big thwonker.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's very odd. I guess they just want him to still be scary. Well, this is what happens when I don't know where to go.
Do you know what day you're free to try remote play on King of Fighters 98? Cool. We should do a fighting game stream at some point. I know I said we were gonna.
Yes. We will.
Cool. Maybe I could get John to play too, so then we could have like a little four-man tournament. That'd be kind of cool. I love that scene in Dracula Dead and Loving It, where he hypnotizes a woman to deliver a message, but also forget that she met him. So when she gets to the room, she can't remember the message.
That's so deep.
Some of these like vampire comedy things are pretty funny. There was yeah, that's the boss room.
Yeah.
There was that.
Any recommendations? I assume just no armor or extremely light armor. Yeah, right.
I think you saw I'm terrible at this fight. The first time I did it, I had no trouble. I didn't get hit by anything, and I just like beat it for kind of no reason. And then
Dodge like slightly faster like that, right?
I think that's still mid roll.
Yeah. I can take off the shield.
What we do in the shadows was really funny. That was a vampire comedy thing.
It's so hard for me to tell the difference between a mid roll and a fast roll. I'm like going straight through the stairs too, which kind of makes me nervous.
You're definitely mid rolling still. Like you could tell when it's. You could just put on like the Silver Knight set and you'll be good. That's a fast roll.
Although that is terribly bright boots.
Simply unfashionable.
Yes, no, it would never work. Elite. Oh, they look exactly the same. Is it just because of the yellow in the... They're just like...
That's fast.
That's...
You can tell it's a mid-roll because there's like a palpable moment where your legs are like facing upwards, whereas in the fast roll it just feels like you roll.
Alright, rock and roll?
We're werewolves, not swearwolves. Oh my god. Such a stupid...
Guys ready for some parkour? Whoa! Looks so goofy.
Oh, you can steer. Yeah.
Woo!
It was accidental too. She calls everyone's attention, then immediately is stunned because she has no idea what she was about to say. That's pretty good. A horror D&D game would be cool if you're still trying to decide on a theme. You know, yeah, I was like trying to gauge what people would think is fun. And I was thinking maybe World of Darkness. I think Lowry said so too, but then I was thinking like 5th edition might just be like the easiest thing to start with, just because. And I had a friend who was interested in trying out D&D who's never played, but he's a big fucking nerd. So
Well, hopefully you would be a very good experience for her. Oh, good. Yeah. The bed of chaos, ladies and gentlemen.
Joseph Choice says you got this.
Thank you. Gotta keep on putting this ring on and off.
Yeah, I guess so.
Dark Souls 1 is definitely the most evil of runbacks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these runbacks are...
Confirmed by science.
These runbacks are bonkers.
Trust the science.
I think I'm sugar crashing hard.
Really?
Maybe I just need more calories, I don't know. 'Cause I was like hungry before and I...
Yeah, that's true.
Just
You
kinda...
didn't have any, like, protein.
No.
Do you want to have pumpkin seeds? I don't think the steak is defrosted yet, but you could put it on the pan. To be fair, I haven't had much protein either. That's okay, because Dark Souls is not skill-based. It's just a randomizer. Oh, I should have kindled that bonfire. Oh well. 4 is probably not gonna do it. Next time. Because, like, if we're being honest here, I'm probably only get, like, 1 at a time if I'm lucky. Play some heavy metal over this. Go for the one on the right. Oh god, that counted? Come on. Alright. Just one more to go.
I think I definitely just need some protein. I took like 1 sip of milk and my body was like, you're eating.
We really do have Estus flasks in real life. They're milk. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Yeah, what? Doesn't matter. Oh god. Alright. Well, I knew I would only get 1 at a time. So that's just how the cookie crumbles.
You keep the progress between attempts.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Get 1 at a time. So like I got both the left and right side, so I just need the middle. Boss fights, am I right? Honestly, I would agree with a lot of the people that say Dark Souls is not hard. It's just 90% patience, because the game purposefully tries to annoy and tilt you. This is the loudest pretzel bag ever created.
So sorry. Controversial opinion, pretzels are the real gamer fuel. Because they don't get all over your hands.
Oh yeah? Not unless they're good pretzels. advice for getting the middle one? Just
No, but I have a really good marketing strategy for Fast and Furious.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I'm sure that'll help.
Listen up. Next Fast and Furious movie
Mm-hmm.
should be 12. Right? Because they're on 9 or something, right?
Oh, make people believe that they, like, skipped a movie or something?
Just number it differently, and then everyone will write articles and be like, why is it a different number? Are they stupid?
Oh my god.
And the truth would be, they're just doing it for the marketing. And then you have like Vadi Vidya covering the Fast and Furious movie. And he'd be like, why'd they change the name?
This is actually quite dramatic, I'll give it that.
You're climbing inside of
Bad.
an old witch's vagina.
But it's so dramatic.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Just to put things in perspective.
And then I light a fire and rest inside the corpse of the tree. Sick, man. Alright, that wasn't that bad, I guess. I can see how it would get annoying, though, if you were doing it for a very long time.
Would have been easier if you used Graveler Greatsword Dance.
Yeah, of course. Should have thought about that one. Alright. What's next, boys? What should I do? Is there anything I can do after defeating the Bed of Chaos that would be good? Like areas I unlock or something? I don't know.
Ha ha ha. Yeah, Smash 64 is like, why the heck did Trisha wreck my bed? This is chaos.
Ah ha ha. That was good.
Badoomch.
Alright. Where am I warping to, babe? Babe. What do you think I should do next? Chat, what do you think I should do next?
Oh, you should do the DLC. Get back to Hydra Lake, however the fuck you get there.
Hydra Lake. I don't know. Let's go back to the Iron Shrine. Go say hello to friends or whatever.
What if you could do a madness mechanic in the tabletop RPG? What about just Call of Cthulhu? The whole point of that system is that you can go crazy. I've never run it before.
Guy sure likes to sleep. Where's his lady?
Didn't you rescue her
Did I?
from like the catacombs? Maybe
I guess
she went
not.
missing again.
Oh man.
I think you secretly. Yeah, I think he's secretly evil.
Oh, should I kill him? He seems to be normal. Well, anyway, I can do DLC, of course.
Yeah.
Or there's that one door that I haven't opened though. In the hell area, there's that one door. I don't know how to open it though. It's like just open on the other side or whatever. I guess I would have to go further into the hell area, but I just don't know.
I think you need to give 30 humanities to the spider lady.
Should I do that now?
I'm pretty sure that's how you open that.
Oh, really? Okay.
Pretty sure.
Okay.
You didn't run into Solaire, did you?
I didn't.
So maybe you fucked something up?
I don't know. I put my baby in danger.
You need to summon him for, like, bosses, I think. Maybe?
I don't know. I fought a couple of bosses with him. I don't know what are the right bosses, but...
It's like Ornstein and Smo.
Summon him for
Gargoyle.
that. Summoned him for that.
You know there's someone you could summon for the Moonlight Butterfly?
Oh, really?
Their sign is hidden in a bush.
Oh.
Under the stairs.
That's interesting. Not like you would really need them.
Well,
but...
I mean, you kind of, because they can hit range attacks.
Yeah, but you just wait for the butterfly to slowly float down. Hey, how you doing? Do I have to, like, crack the humanity? Because I don't, like, have them, just give them in my inventory or anything. How many? 30?
Yeah, I think it's 30.
Okay.
You can crack more than 30 and just hang out with humanity.
Yeah, I guess. 30 fat. I worked really hard for these.
Enter Covenant.
I guess. Offer humanity. How many humanities would you like to offer?
30.
Yeah. There you go.
Unless that messes something up, I don't know.
I have no idea, man.
Maybe you have to do 10, 10, and 10. Did it offer humanity? Oh, fuck.
Do I have to crack more?
Maybe
Alright.
so.
She won't talk to me. She's such a bitch.
You need a ring of, like, spider talking.
Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. I'll replace Trish's, like, squandered humanity.
Yeah, I worked so hard for these, you know?
Well, a lot of them are natural.
Yeah. I honestly don't know how many of them are natural, because, like, I just haven't been using any throughout this whole gameplay. I just, you know, because I have the armor on the whole time, it doesn't really bother me as much.
Yeah.
Well, didn't change anything, so... Do I have to rest or something? Or is it one of those things where I have to quit out and then the door will be opened?
Rest of the bonfire, and then look at your covenant thing. Yeah, it's like Chaos Servant. Okay, back out. Oh, go to level up.
Oh.
Back out and then go to like your status screen.
My status?
Did you give 20 at once just now?
No, I gave 10 and 10.
Okay. She didn't give you a reward for...
No. I can give another 10. I mean...
Go for it.
Trying so hard to get this waifu to like me.
Oh, never mind.
No?
You don't need to give her any.
Okay.
Just go to the end of the hallway.
I don't suppose chat knows.
Okay, so yeah, the door's open now.
Oh, okay.
The one that you were wondering how to open.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like too late for Solar.
I mean, if I didn't see him at the bonfire, then I just assumed that I messed something up and it's too late.
Yeah.
We'll have to watch the sad goodnight sweet prince death scene of his.
So if you remove the Final Fantasy stuff from Kingdom Hearts, would retro Disney have enough to create an interesting crossover RPG game? Yeah. I really like the Final Fantasy like flavor to Kingdom Hearts. But you could do without it.
It's over here. Nothing.
Maybe not an action RPG, but certainly like a turn-based thing. Like a Final Fantasy type thing, ironically. Because you have enough combat-oriented characters, especially if you dip into villains. Of course, if you dip into villains, then you need some kind of like... You need to invent some kind of other villain for all the universes.
Yeah.
And I remember that video where the big old lady was complaining how she couldn't fit through an airplane hallway. And the video was exclusive butt shots. She's literally being like a raging retard, like falling into the seats on either side of like the widest airline hallway I've ever seen.
Oh man. What?
You got acid spit on you.
Oh.
That's my least favorite enemy in this entire game. That one guy right there. That particular motherfucker.
Which barber is at risk? It shows me? Or...
Sure. Press A. And then X. Not that one.
My helmet?
Oh, wait, but it's a ring. Oh, that's actually... Press X. Never mind, I think rings don't have durability.
Yeah. Just in Dark Souls 2 and 3, I guess.
How many humanities did you give to the spider girl? I was not paying attention. You need to give 30. I was correct. I was correct in the first instance.
Yeah, I don't know. Got like... No. Well, it's probably not a big deal.
I really like this body positivity, fat phobia thing. It really gets me motivated to work out. Just makes me more powerful. Oh, that's where you have to go.
Right, I was just gonna like rest at the other bonfire, repair stuff. Cause I have like a repair kit, right? So I thought that would be smarter.
I just don't remember how far you have to go to get that bonfire.
Oh no, not far. It's down the stairs. The difference is not having to do that particular run back again.
Yeah, fair.
I think I might get less flasks, but it's probably fine. Repair. Right.
Man, so much stuff needs repairing. Maybe it's not even the acid's fault, maybe it's just neglect.
It's fine. Just repair it all. How's my sword doing, I guess? How's my shield doing?
It's so cheap to repair stuff.
Yeah, right? Oop.
You've got 30,000, you might as well repair everything.
Get repaired. Everything's... Whoopsie. Oop. Seriously, where's my sword? Repaired. I barely even used this. It's all damaged.
Every time you shoot the laser from it,
Yeah, that's right. Got repair the elite knight armor.
yeah, but you have to give 10 first for rank 1 and then another 20 for rank 2. Is that because Dark Souls sucks at these systems? But actually, she got the rank 3 reward when she gave 30 at once. But I don't know if she got the level 1. Upon joining, you're supposed to receive Great Chaos Fireball. I don't remember if you did, though. And you get nothing for rank 1, and then for rank 2, you get Great Chaos Firestorm and the shortcut. And then rank 3, you get nothing. But it costs 80 to get there. Oh, that's the trouble one, I think.
Oh, ugh. The hardest enemies in the game. Got him. Touch door. Doing so much touching right now. Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, it's too late.
Sorry, but you're very cool, though. I hope you know that even insane, you're very cool. You're a very cool guy. You're my son.
I am the sun.
Good night, sweet prince. Yeah, they should have got a happy ending for Solaire.
You can get a
'Cause, like,
depressed ending.
Yeah, even if you like save him, he's still depressed and stuff. But you know.
He says I am the one, but Solaire's not my son. Ooh.
I don't know what I had to do.
You have to open the shortcut and kill the those.
Oh, there's that other guy.
Bum 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 bum.
Was it you?
So yeah, before you beat the Bed of Chaos, you have to join the hidden covenant of the spider slut. Give her 30 humanity, and then have Solaire. Then go through the shortcut, killing all those bugs once, and then beat
Shortcut.
Bed of Chaos. Yeah, where you went. Where that door opened, you have to kill all those bugs there.
But I killed him before.
I think you had to open the shortcut and kill the bugs. I'm not really sure.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Just one-shotted me.
through full hovel.
Yeah. That didn't seem very nice. You know, if they were gonna go for the parasite theme for what takes Solaire in the end, I do kind of wonder why they wouldn't have that in the, like, super cool, super secret area with all the other woodsy type stuff. Seems kind of odd. In general, it seems kind of odd for this area to, like, combine trees with also lava ground.
Yeah, they're always kind of sticking trees into weird spots.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind walking on the roots or anything. It's just, like, specifically, their choice of area is odd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that make it more unique and avant-garde?
You know what's also, like, kind of annoying? People complain about, like, placement of stuff in Dark Souls 2. But then, like, Dark Souls 1 base game, trees are sticking out of lava and they're totally fine. Oh, but how does it rain after you go through this tunnel? Where did the rain come from? Yeah, you don't want to talk about the trees, bro? Sunlight maggot.
Yeah, you had to kill that guy. It was the one to kill. And then he wouldn't have been infected.
Yeah. What do I do with the sunlight maggot after picking it up?
Nothing.
None. You just get him in New Game Plus. Hey!
Oh.
You motherfucker. Yeah, I feel like I would have needed a guide to know where exactly to go to find that specific maggot. Oh god, I hate it when it pushes you.
Mm.
I hate it when he jumps. I hate it when I press A to the souls and he doesn't pick them up. He shouldn't be hard.
Yeah, I wonder if this guy just gives regular Titanite, or if it's like...
He just has so much health. I don't get why.
Because you're in a higher level area, I guess?
Am I, though? I've practically cleared most of the level. Just logically speaking, he shouldn't be hard. Like, his moveset isn't difficult. He just does a bunch of damage and has a bunch of health. Probably more health than the actual boss version of him. So is it part of the deepest lore that these maggots don't try to attach on me because, like, they only seek out the vulnerable, the depressed, and I'm just too hopeful? Deepest lore.
Well, I guess in general, if you attach a parasite to your face because it's shiny, you have to be a little bit unhinged.
Oh, he attacked it himself? That's the theory?
Maybe it jumped on his head, but...
Yeah, that was more so what I was thinking, is that... that he got nabbed while he was sulking or something. No! God damn it. I guess I could be doing something better with my life. Instead of just trying to kill this guy, but... I'm not. Alrighty. What you got there?
Sugar.
Oh, that's probably not a good idea if you're suffering from sugar crashes.
Well.
Maybe that's a hot take, but...
Caffeine wasn't working.
I don't even know how that hit me. That is ridiculous. Alright.
I'm pretty tired, so maybe I'm not a good judge, but I didn't even see what was supposed to have hit you.
I guess... supposed to have been his tail?
Man, if he had a cock, he would have taken a ton of damage from a power attack.
Why does he have so much health?
Maybe he drops like an extra special. Thingy.
Like, I'm just 90%ing power attacks against him, and I don't see his health bar dropping at all. I guess I should do something more productive. What else is there to do?
The DLC or the final boss.
Alright, where do I go to for the DLC?
Hydra Lake.
Oh, okay. Undead Parish. Meet with our buddy. Hey dude, what's up? Yeah, go ahead. How's your wife?
You can aggro him and then request absolution to proceed with his quest line normally?
Nice guy. I hope he doesn't go crazy and try to kill me.
Oh, he doesn't. That's the one guy, I guess.
Cool.
The hair of the dog fix for Sugar Crash? Yes. I think the maggot helmet emits light like a lantern. Or am I remembering wrong? Yeah, you're correct. So you don't have to use the...
I see.
Yeah.
Because you become the sun.
It feels a bit risky.
Yeah, right?
Like instead of
I guess it's dead.
Instead of just having a torch, you have to either have a skull that glows from within and hold it by its like hair.
And only works for specific places for
Or
some
you have to,
mysterious
like,
reason.
Attach a parasite to your head.
A
No.
supposedly dead parasite.
No torches allowed.
Should I get the grass shield?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess. There.
Where do you get the Chloranthy ring? Dark Souls 1. That's such a major ring.
You know, I don't see it. Is it that? Will it be easy to come back up? I guess so. Oop. Oh, come on. Come on with it. That's what I'm talking about. Alrighty. Now I have it. Woo! That'll be useful. Oh, a tunnel.
Yeah, I think there's a bonfire in there.
Ah, cool. It goes further in. Anything cool in there?
I don't know.
I guess let's find out.
Yeah. Is everyone feeling burnout from this game, or is it just me?
Ooh.
Oh, that's New Londo.
Oh. That's interesting. Well, bye.
That is a shiny shield.
Hell yeah, man.
Where do you get that again?
Huh. You know, I pick up so much loot.
Oh, it's the Painted World.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. I knew that it was something recently. I was just trying to remember what I did recently. Take that. On guard.
Man, does anyone remember Ares? Like the pirating software? Everyone used LimeWire.
Oh, you know what?
But
I have to have humanity.
Do you?
Well, because it's a summon sign, right?
No, that's after you complete the thing. You just have to walk around the lake and then kill the crystal golem. That's a golden crystal golem should appear over there.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. On the other side in the nook.
Okay.
Burnout from this game? I don't know, it's a pretty replayable game, but like all the Dark Souls games kind of, I guess.
I mean, play for long enough, I suppose you'll get burnout. Man, damn Steam makes it so hard to see. Alrighty. So, you don't mean up the ladder, right? You mean like
No,
over
yeah.
here?
Keep going around.
Okay.
You'll find this sort of like big nook area.
Man, imagine buying the DLC for this game and then the guy being like, "Alright, go find it. Enjoy. Go find out where it is." Oh, I see it, yeah.
It's only like you can only enter it during a certain stage of your playthrough too. Or after a certain stage. Looks like red.
Yeah. I must say, I'm not very good at beating these guys. I assume this is all land I can be on, though.
I hope so.
Just have to slow walk on it, yeah. Alright, well I did good damage to him.
Yeah.
There we go. Ooh. Hello. So is it thou who rescued me? So deeply obliged.
Ugh.
Yeah, whatever you say, babe.
I am pleased beyond words, and I shout, engrave my signature, where after me, they summon my promise, may the great flames guide thee.
Ooh, she's so mysterious.
So now I believe you have to quit the main menu and then enter back in.
Really? Okay.
I believe that's how it is.
I did it. What I did, I don't know.
Let me look it up.
Sure thing.
Because the portal should have appeared at the end of the...
Oh, it's like at the end of this section?
Yeah.
So I should go further, not away.
Oh, there is that a portal?
Where?
The very edge. No, I guess not.
Mm.
Okay. Oh. Sorry, you gotta go to the... You gotta go to the Duke's Archive. The entrance to the Duke's Archive.
Okay. Alright.
It's such an asinine, like, how the fuck are you supposed to figure this out?
Right.
When you buy the DLC, does it give you these instructions?
Miyazaki is just like, go get him, boy! Just start looking. Man. Slow moving in the water is pretty rough. Pretty rough stuff.
Getting Homer bone.
Yeah. But part of me is worried that I'll need those later.
You won't.
Yeah. Fair enough. Call my soul. I'm a good...
And you have 13 of them, you'll be fine.
13 is an unlucky number, who knows? Alright, Duke's Archives.
I think maybe it's easier to go to Anne Orlando. Because you have to get backwards through the archive rather than just entering the archive. It's up. You know this area better than me, but what I did was I went to Anne Orlando and then I walked in.
Okay, that's probably, you're probably right, that probably is easier. If it's at the beginning of the area, then yeah. Oh, it's right there. Yeah.
If you happen to remember, next to the elevator there was after you get off the elevator there's a golem that doesn't attack you, it's facing the wall. I mean, he attacks you after you start beating him up, but... Left.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's by the Rocky. What's it do? Gameplay, ladies and gentlemen. %50 action, 50% walking simulator.
It's exploring.
It would be exploring if I were looking at new things.
It's backtracking.
Yes, that is more accurate.
The exciting world of backtracking.
Alright, I'm here. Now where?
So you go up the elevator.
Okay.
At least they have a safety thing so you don't just fall to your death. That's because they're the smart guys over here.
Yeah. It is the Academy, after all. They read books. Must be smart.
Books on elevator safety. Only the most brilliant minds.
Right. And now...
Yeah, so, I mean, those guys should die, just in general. But,
Correct, yes.
it's that golem in the corner is who you want to kill.
That one. God damn. Should have rested.
It's okay. We get to watch.
Why did they all get triggered at once?
You know what you could do?
I wouldn't imagine that would happen.
You know what you could do?
What?
You could equip a piece of chainmail armor, because the sound they make when you walk around is jingle, jangle, jingle. And, that's good.
What?
Jingle, jangle, jingle.
You really need protein to survive, huh?
Pretty sure sugar and caffeine is plenty. Didn't I eat meat today? I had like nuts.
It's not meat.
No, it's
No
not.
matter how much
No.
vegans tell you it's the same thing.
No, and it's definitely not the same thing.
You really just didn't have any actual substance today?
I don't believe so.
Yikes.
I'm drinking milk, so I guess that's something. There's such a huge difference between just like eating meat and not eating meat in a day. It's the amount of like brain power you get.
Yeah.
I went to a Longhorn Steakhouse this past Thursday. Yeehaw. Thanks for the stream. Have a great evening, everyone. Wife is calling.
Alright.
See you later, Joseph. Although probably.
Yeah, good night, Joseph.
You already got.
Well, it's still nice to say something. What is this, a sundial? Why would you have that inside?
Maybe it's like an
Especially when there is no sun, because it's all an illusion. Deepest lore?
It's an astrolabe. I don't know what an astrolabe is, but I'll look it up. Nah, that's a different thing. Hey, Jordan. Okay.
Yeah. Too low for me to hit. I'm too stupid. Alright. I killed him. I got a broken pendant.
Alright, now you gotta go back to Hydra Lake.
Really?
Yeah, where the golden golem was. And then there should be a portal, or maybe you quit out and then there's a portal.
If you say so, boss. It's definitely an overly complicated way of getting the DLC that you paid for.
Does watching Trisha suffer in Dark Souls count as a parasocial relationship? like a sadistic parasocial relationship? Oh, a bit of an out of the blue question. Shoot.
Just in case. By the way, Chad, I'm not ignoring you. I just I just can't read the chat messages whilst I'm playing and have the laptop oh so far away from me. But it's alright, because nothing's happening anyway. Ah, that is most certainly a portal, yes. Ew. I can think of a few more polite ways of asking me to come inside. Alright, I'm here.
Woo.
Yee.
I actually like this boss coming up, but a lot of people find it difficult and unfair.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen VeggieTales before? Yes.
Ah. Man, it takes me a while to be able to lock on the enemies here.
There's a Netflix reboot of VeggieTales. Oh god.
Oh, jeez.
Literally.
You just got me with 2 range attacks both at the same time. But he's not very tough, I'll give him that.
The tail comes off.
Yeah, is that worth doing?
Well, you're not going to use the weapon, right?
Yeah, so probably not.
It's an interesting one because you know the gargoyle. Like,
if it was a cool sword, maybe it'd be worth it. But you know,
like when you cut off a dragon's tail, you get like a sword out of it.
yes.
Totally different from an actual tail. The gargoyle tail axe is a tail, but it's also an axe, so it makes sense. With this weapon, it's just their actual tail. You can whip someone with their actual tail.
Oh my god.
Oh,
They have so many weird moves. Like, I literally don't know what's coming next.
Yeah, I don't know either. A little wild enemy.
Yeah, right? And keep on moving away. Kinda... This is way difficult the second time for whatever reason. Probably because I'm poisoned. I don't know, they were just doing like a bunch of new stuff that I didn't even see in the first run.
At least the bonfire is like super close to the boss.
Yeah, this is like the only boss where that is the case. I guess for the DLC they decided to be slightly nicer after making you scavenger hunt for the DLC. They're like, okay, you deserve a little bit of a break.
Also, I guess cutting the tail off would limit the poison tail whips.
My god. Everything's so goddamn slow in this game.
And you played Monster Hunter too. Yes, I think you have.
I have, yeah. Woo. Woo. That's pretty cool. I don't suppose there's anything else around here. Yeah, I think it's just this door.
Yeah. I think when you beat the DLC, there's another boss fight with two of those guys.
Hmm.
Tragically, it doesn't escalate all the way up until like 18 or something.
Ooh. Fancy smancy.
Yeah, there's so much like lore talk about how these different like societies function, but they've never really depicted a bustling city or a town even with people in it.
Hmm. More damage, baby. Okay. Let's take a look around, I suppose. We got vague statues, very cool.
I guess the next boss is Artorias. The Abyss Walker.
Got
He walked right over to this
Mushroom
place.
Man. How you doing?
Oof.
Princess Dusk's savior, thy orb is precisely as she described. I thank thee deeply for rescuing Her Highness.
You're welcome.
Princess Dusk is here no longer,
Aww.
snatched away by that horrifying primeval human. And
Hey.
so I must ask, couldst thou once more play the savior?
Save a princess? Hell yeah.
Thank you. I am Elizabeth, guardian of this sanctuary. Something of a godmother to Princess Dusk. I shall
Oh,
assist
fairy
thee to my
godmother.
utmost, for I am one with the sorcerers of Orasil.
Yeah, literally. Okay.
Thou shalt see an abyss was begat of the ancient beast, and threatens to swallow the whole of Ulasil. Knight Artorias came to stop this, but such a hero has nary a murmur of dark. Without doubt he will be swallowed by the abyss. Overcome
Good to
by
know you
its
have a lot of
utter
faith in him,
blackness.
yes.
Indeed, the abyss may be unstoppable.
Well, you see, I got this ring.
I have faith.
Lets me walk on the abyss.
Yeah.
May be
Don't know if you heard
rescued.
about it. I don't know where they're manufacturing these, but you should get in contact with them. What did I purchase? Repair powder. Oh, a bunch of belly wellies. And, yeah. Magic staff. Anything else she
Thou
says?
shalt see an abyss was begat of the
Yeah.
outward instinct.
Alrighty.
Just a time check, it is midnight.
Are you ready to stop?
I could honestly fall asleep right now.
Okay. Well, then in that case, why don't we call it a night and we'll get back to the DLC next time.
Okay.
And then after the DLC, I guess final boss. I don't know if there's anything else I should do in this game, or if there is anything else to do. But I do like to 100% games to the best of my ability. So, let's wind down the stream, shall we?
Sure. Hey, game fans, I have a question. Since a lot of RPGs have hunters, guilds, how do you feel if those jobs are a thing? Quest hunting dangerous animals that are invasive and whatnot. How would I feel if those guilds were a thing in a story? I mean, it would make sense. I mean, we have the Department of Fish and Game in the U.S. that essentially that job would be taken up by a guild once upon a time.
Are you ready to slurp?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think having more sugar was probably not the best idea.
It worked for a time, but
I don't suppose you know any happy stories down the stream.
no.
Well, we didn't depress anyone anyways. Or maybe we did, by killing, Solaire. We'll save him in New Game Plus. It's fine. No need to feel guilt. He's fine. He's fine.
Well, here's a happy story. This guy made a review of our comic and he liked it.
Yeah. It's always nice to get back reviews. Are you gonna link it?
I should, right? What is this? Hey, my video's shown up. Oh my god, I have 131 views?
Is that abnormal for you?
I mean, yeah.
Ah.
I got like 30 subscribers, so.
What video was it?
The Trebuchet one?
Of course. That one did have a pretty good thumbnail.
Yeah, it did. And I made it myself. You know what? That's my happy story is I'll post the Trebuchet thing.
Intelligent discussion of can you play as a trebuchet in D&D and what it would be like. Look at this, buddy. He just stares at you. He's like, you're supposed to pet me. Am I supposed to pet you? Aww.
Who's your puppy?
Now he's happy.
Who's your puppy?
No.
You hear him too. He goes like, it's like a cat. You purr.
He does purr.
Okay. Anyway, sorry. If I read your comment and then my eyes just glazed over and I didn't respond, that's because I am like
He's
this
about
close
to crash.
just passing out.
Yeah.
I'm so tired.
You can see it in him. Yeah. It's okay though. I'll be more awake tomorrow when we have meat cooked that he can eat. And I'll make some pizza. I'll make some steak and then I'll make some pizza.
That sounds utterly fantastic.
For those of you who don't understand our secret language, pizza is pizza.
Yes.
Alright. Wow.
Cook the dog. How could you?
No.
He's your puppy.
Eat a bow wow. I guess we'll see you next time for another Dark Souls stream. Possibly just finishing up Dark Souls. Didn't take that long. We're only on like stream 10 of Dark Souls. Yeah, it's fairly short compared to the other games, I think.
Yeah. All you have to have left is the DLC, which is like
Yeah, the DLC, and then
the boss. You'll probably finish it next year
Yeah.
because the DLC doesn't take that long, unless like Manus is really hard for you. I don't know. I just do damage. He dies.
And I'm doing some pretty good damage, so I think I'll be fine.
Yeah. Good hanging out here. Good to have you here.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, and I hope you all have a good night.
Pardon me if I wasn't writing as much. Your presence is more than enough.
Your presence is our presence.
Yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out. Greatly appreciate it. I apologize for my drowsiness. My sleep schedule is a bit hectic these days. And yeah, if you want to watch a thing, that thing I linked in chat is it's pretty entertaining, I suppose.
Yeah. All right.
Hopefully, anyway.
And read Reaper, comic in the description.
Yes,
Go
read
sign up for
comics
the
that she
mailing list.
like.
Although chances are, if you've been here for our gaming stream for this long, you probably already read it. You're probably a diehard. Who else would sit through our nonsense? All right. Good night, everybody. Aww.